Okay, it's the weekend. It's a nice sunny day. You're driving around. You're seeing all these open house signs everywhere. The balloons are flying. It's kind of tempting to go in and take a look, isn't it? My name is Sean Larson, real estate broker, and we're going to talk a little bit about open houses today. The main thing we're going to talk about is, do you know who you met in the open house? So you go in the open house, you're tempted, the house is gorgeous, you're looking all around, the person you met is happy to share all the information about the house. You may have gone in and done two things. Either tried to steer away from them and not interact at all with them, or you might have gone in there and spilled your life story. People usually fall into one of those two camps. So you finish looking at the house, you go ahead and leave, you're all happy. Do you know who you met? No, not the name, but maybe the name too. But do you know what part of the whole scenario that person played? Now, a lot of times when people visit open houses, they think they met the listing agent on the home. And sometimes you do. I don't know which home you went into. But a lot of times the listing agent will also recruit associates to help host the open houses, either out of convenience or maybe they had a schedule conflict or something like that. So when you went in there, you might not have been speaking with the listing agent. That person might have been willing to share information about the house, but that person might have wanted to also recruit you as their client. They might have wanted to be your buyer's agent, if not for that home, but any other home that you may find as well. So when you go into an open house, it's good to know exactly who you're speaking with. Hopefully they'll share that with you, but if not, if they don't volunteer that or just toss it out during the introduction, go ahead and ask them which part in the whole scenario or transaction they play. And you'll find it's either going to be the listing agent or it is just somebody just hosting or assisting and holding that open house for the listing agent. Just good to know, because if you should want to move forward on that home, might not be the best idea to go in and just share your entire life story, because that could play a part in negotiations. If you already have representation, if you already have a buyer's agent, let them know that on the front end. They want to know that because they might be able to reach out to your representation and kind of get the ball rolling about some discussions about the house. If you're not being represented and you want to investigate that person, by all means, have a conversation with them. See if you click. If you do, they might want to represent you and vice versa. So just wanted to give you the heads up on that about how open houses work. It's always good to know who you meet there. Another aspect of open houses would be new construction. New construction can go several ways. An open house can just be what we would call a market home, which means a home that the builder was building to sell on spec. They go ahead and build it, put it on the market, hope somebody puts it under contract. You also have what's called a model home. Now, usually a model home is set up almost as like a small office area. They might have selections there for people to make during construction and things like that. If you go into a model home, you are probably only going to meet a representative of the builder. That person is probably not trying to recruit you as your representation or anything like that most of the time. Now, if you are in just a spec home that a builder put on the market and they're just having an open house and it's more of an independent builder rather than a large builder that has a model home, that could go either way. You might just be encountering somebody who is a host, so those can go either way. So just wanted to differentiate a little bit between maybe an existing home and some new construction stuff. If you do go into a model home, you're driving around that sunny day, you see a new construction neighborhood, you're all excited, you want to pop into that model home. I tell you what, if you are already represented, you probably want to have that agent with you, because in some markets and some cases, there can be a difference whether that agent is with you on that initial visit to that model home. So if you think you are going to pop into one of those, best to have your agent with you, and by all means, let your agent know you're about to do that. And they can even place a call prior to you doing that and just tell the agent on site there, hey, my clients are coming in, they want to just pick up some information or whatever. And everybody kind of knows who's involved at that time. So again, my name is Sean Larson. I'm a real estate broker. If I can answer any questions about open houses, anything else for you, by all means, reach out and I'd love to help you out. I hope you have a super day.